Good morning, my friends. Welcome to Roger's Reflections for Monday, November 23rd in the year 2020. Today I'm going to be reading a couple verses from Paul's second letter to Timothy, 2 Timothy chapter 1, verses 6 and 7. For this reason I remind you to rekindle the gift of God that is within you through the laying on of my hands. For God did not give us a spirit of cowardice, but rather a spirit of power and of love and of self-discipline. Let me read that again. For this reason I remind you to rekindle the gift of God that is within you through the laying on of my hands. And for God did not give us a spirit of cowardice or fear, but rather a spirit of power and of love and of self-discipline. Excuse me. Paul is writing to a younger pastor, and many consider that Timothy was just, kind of timid at first because, he was so young and was just kind of uncertain about maybe doing things. And I don't know if you've ever been that way. Maybe you are dealing that way, just uncertain, maybe a little fearful, not. We're not shaking in our boots, but we may just be, do I belong here? Do I, am I going to make a mistake? And whether you call it nerves or whatever it is. I think this is important to remember that, he says, I remind you to rekindle the gift of God. Each of us has a spiritual gift, our gifts. Each one of us does things that God has given us. And so make sure you claim that gift. Make sure you're working in that gift or living out that gift. And if you don't know what it is, let's talk. Let's figure that out. Let's try some things out, because that is where God is going to particularly bless you if you are living out your gift. So make sure you're living into your gift. Rekindle that gift, as Paul says. And says we're not given a spirit of cowardice, a spirit of fear, but a spirit rather of power, of love, and self-discipline. We're not meant to be fearful. We're meant to be confident, not arrogant. There's a difference, but confident, knowing that we do not go forth alone, that we have the Holy Spirit with us. We have the power and the wisdom and presence of the Holy Spirit, the power and wisdom of Christ and God with us, and that we are, as Christ told us, we are to live our life. We are known as His disciples by how we love one another. So love is a part of that, and then self-discipline is making sure, we take care of our weaknesses. We deal with those things, and we don't get complacent in our gifting, because that can happen. If we get success too soon, we can come complacent. We get too confident, and we slack off. That's just part of human nature. And so celebrate your gift. And celebrate the fact that God is with you, and He gives you this spirit of confidence that you're able to do more than you thought, than you think you can, and you have the Spirit's presence going with you. You do not go alone, and you have that spirit of power, of love, and of self-discipline. And if you follow this, if you allow this, if you understand this, then God's going to do some amazing things through your life. Accept that. Rejoice in that, and lift that up to God as a gift of your life to Him. Thanks, my friends. Take care, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.